What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Y'all know it's your girl Ash, bringing y'all another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Y'all, it is Thursday. We are one day away from the weekend, baby. I cannot wait. When I tell y'all, I am so tired. Like my body hurt. Like I'm ready to lay down and relax. Like today, I promise, I was over here fighting sleep like a 2-year-old child. But I guess maybe because I was up early being petty. But oh well, who knows? But anyway, but welcome back to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. You already know it's your girl Ash. And this conversation tonight, baby. Ooh, this been on the forefront since 4th of July. Tonight we talking about Jill Scott and the National Anthem, baby. I want to know, what are your thoughts? How do y'all feel about it? But save that until we jump into the conversation. But y'all already know what I do at the start of every show. Y'all know I already have to do my mental health check-in. So everybody that's tuned in, drop in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling today. Again, today is Thursday. We are one day away from the weekend. What are y'all doing this weekend? What are your plans? Are you relaxing? Are you going to hang out with family? Like, what are you gonna do? And then how are you feeling today mentally? You know what? Maybe just not even today, but have you been feeling all week? Like I say, today is Thursday. We finally made it to the weekend. How you feeling mentally? How you feeling? Drop in the comments and let your girl know. But before we even jump into tonight's conversation, I haven't done this in a couple of episodes, but I want to go ahead and I want to play something encouraging and uplifting to someone. Again, you never know what a person is going through. You never know what storm a person is standing in the midst of. So you always want to encourage somebody. So let me go ahead and play my video that I always play to encourage and uplift someone. And then we're going to jump into tonight's conversation. Because, baby, the backlash to this has just let me cue the video and then we're just going to jump into the conversation.
I want to encourage somebody out there who's thinking about quitting and giving up. Somebody who has been praying for years for things to turn around. You're thinking about quitting. You're thinking about giving up. You are folding. You are caving in. This is for you.
You're in this storm and you're down on your knees and you're cold and you're weak and you feel like this is the end. You have a choice to either give up or keep going. Give up or get up.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Stay in it. Stay focused.
When you fail, try again and again and again. You just take one step at a time.
It's hard, but it's worth fighting. It's worth believing. It's worth mustering yourself up, standing up inside yourself. It's worth fighting relentlessly, never giving up.
I love the sun, but things don't grow because of the sun. You have to have some rain. And you've got to stop looking at rain in your life as something bad. My greatest moments didn't come from my greatest moments. My greatest moments came from my greatest defeats. Because it was during my defeat that I had to find a way to get back up. You thought for 1 minute that you broke me. You got me twisted. I am not phenomenally skilled, but phenomenally willed. I will not give up. I will not surrender. I will not quit. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop running towards your dream. Stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. Keep your head up. Stick your chest out. Continue to walk with pride. And know if it was easy, everybody would do it. It's not going to be easy, but we have what it takes. Their rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass. Don't say I'm having a bad day. Say I'm having a character building day. Don't look at night as darkness. Look at night as a new beginning.
All right, so y'all already know, like I said, y'all know I always have to play something encouraging, something empowering, something uplifting because like again, you never know what a person is going through. You never know what storm a person is standing in the midst of. So I always want to always encourage, uplift, empower, and inspire someone to be the best that you can be. This is why I do these mental health check-ins because if we don't check on us, who will? As a person, like I said, y'all know my story. As a person that has dealt with depression, a person that has dealt with anxiety, I feel like it's my God given spirit or my will to check on you to make sure you're good mentally. And not just mentally, but spiritually, emotionally. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to encourage you. Even on my dark days, I'm still supposed to get up and push you to be the best you. And regardless of how many people show up for you, you keep showing up for you. And that's all that matters. You leave it to God and God is going to handle the rest. So let me not dig down too deep in that rabbit hole. Y'all know I get emotional when I get to talking about God and being blessed and being encouraged and being able to maneuver and waddle through these storms that we encounter. But I want to jump into tonight's conversation. So I've been strolling and scrolling through social media, and everybody's been in an uproar about this Jill Scott allegedly disrespecting the national anthem. So the Essence Fest in New Orleans, Jill Scott was one of the performers at the show. And Jill Scott, of course, she sang a lot of her greatest hits, but she came back and sang the national anthem her way. Jill Scott has been getting a lot of backlash on this. A lot of people are not happy about this. But if you really sit down and you listen to the words, she was actually speaking the truth. So, are you more mad at the message or the messenger? Because if you go back and you listen to the original national anthem and you do your research on who it was written by, he was a slave owner. And I'm talking about Francis Scott Key. He was a slave owner. And when he passed away, the slaves went to his children. So again, are you more upset at the message or the messenger? Because I'm going to be honest with you. I listened to it multiple times. And I guess it really truly hit home being a person of color. Because are we really truly free in America? Are we really truly on land that white people own? Last time I checked, no, because y'all stole it from the Native Americans, but a lot of y'all not ready for that conversation, but that's okay. I'm here to wake it up though. Y'all know me. Y'all know I come to shake the table, baby. So Tyler says, I'm feeling pretty good, sis. By the way, you're looking beautiful this evening. You know what, sis? I want to say thank you. I love you. I appreciate you for that comment because there are some days that I don't feel beautiful, but I still get up and I show up for me. I still get up and I still show up for me. Regardless of who shows up for me, I'ma always show up for Ashley, regardless. That's one thing my mama and my daddy instilled in me was to always show up for me. Regardless if it's one person or 100 people, you just stay consistent and you show up for yourself. So that's why I do my episodes week in and week out. So because I know somebody's watching. But anywho, but for those that have not seen the video, I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip because I want to know your thoughts on this. How do you feel? Do you feel like Jill Scott took it too far? Do you feel like it was a disrespect to the national anthem? Or do you feel like she was dead on? Let me roll the video and then we're gonna jump back into the conversation because I loved it. Here we go.
Oh, say, can you see by the blood in the streets that this place doesn't smile on you, colored child, whose blood built this land with sweat and their hands. But you'll die in this place, and your memory erased. Oh, say, does this truth hold any weight? This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slaves.
Mm, I literally got chills. I literally, y'all see the hair standing up on my arms. I literally have chills listening to her sing that because what she said at the beginning rings so true. Because every time you turn around, our blood is left splattered in the street. And when she said this land was built, mm, I have to kind of take it in for a moment because because it was very powerful. Let me just take about 5 seconds to just really process this because again, how many of our black men, black women, black boys, and black girls are left slaughtered in the streets? Police brutality is at an all-time high right now. But y'all are mad. Y'all are outraged. Y'all are in an uproar because Jill Scott stated that the flag is not for blacks. Are we really truly free? I'm gonna ask that question again. Are we really truly free here? People keep saying, oh, go back to where you came from. Hell, y'all took us. Y'all kidnapped us. You should have left us where we were if you didn't want us here. But that's only the white people that say that. But y'all are living on stolen land. But y'all really not ready to have those types of conversations. Y'all would rather say, oh, she's promoting hate. She's promoting racism. No, she's not. Why are you upset at her freedom of speech? Y'all do it. You had a president that told you it was cool to be racist. But you're mad at Jill Scott about a song. Y'all aren't mad at the people that stormed the Capitol, but you're mad at Jill Scott for a song in which she was speaking the truth, in which she was speaking facts. African American men and women are killed at higher rates than whites, Asians, and Latinos. You can argue with me all day, but you can't argue with numbers and the statistics and the facts. We're passed over. We're looked at as we're not equal. Y'all feel like black people, the only thing we can amount to being is rappers, actors, and athletes. But you won't give us credit on the black inventors that you white people have tried to confiscate from us. But you're mad at Jill Scott about a song. Why aren't y'all outraged about the white people that walk around with blackface and mock black men and black women? Y'all not upset about that, but y'all upset about a song. If we really gonna have a conversation, let's wake it up today. Because y'all know I don't mind shaking the table. Y'all know I don't mind pushing the envelope. But I love what Jill Scott said. What she said was absolutely true. Michael says, but hold on. This was at the Essence Fest. Who was present to be upset? It's the aftermath. A lot of people say, oh, that wasn't the time or the place for her to do that. Why not? The Essence Fest is to celebrate the black culture. So she was in the right space to do that. Just like they were mad at Colin Kaepernick for kneeling, and they missed the whole agenda. Oh, that's right, because I forget they have to, what's the word I'm trying to say? They have to twist things to fit their narrative. When really that wasn't even the reason for kneeling. Colin Kaepernick took a knee in commemorate of police brutality and how we're tired of it. And how we're tired of not seeing our little black boys and black girls and black men and black women go home from traffic stops. That's why he kneeled. But a lot of the tapioca Taliban, y'all have to twist it to fit your narrative. But then you say, oh, all lives matter. How and black lives don't? So that's the issue. But y'all aren't outraged about the people that, and even in recent time, these kids that are dressing up in blackface. But y'all not mad about that. Did y'all get upset about the football player, the white football player? I believe he was at Florida. I forgot what college he was at, but was nigger this and nigger that. And then was offered 2 scholarships to 2 HBCUs. I didn't see anyone outraged about that. I didn't see not one white person be upset about that. But if you knew the history behind the national anthem, maybe you think different. You keep saying, oh, if we don't like it in America, we should just leave. Why don't y'all just leave? We built this. We built this. And you know what y'all did? Y'all came and y'all took it, y'all stole it away, y'all stole it from us. You tore it down. You didn't want us to have anything. So yeah, absolutely. I'm here to shake the table today. Absolutely. I'm pro-Black and this. And will continue to stand on the forefront for the people that look like me. Not everybody's going to like it, but I don't care. I do this for the ones that look like me because, see, you don't know my struggle. I look at some of these Karens out here that have meltdowns and, oh my God. And then you question us on what we're doing as if we can't live in nice neighborhoods. That's not your business. Don't come and ask me not one damn question about anything. So no, America does not smile at the Black man or the Black woman. No, you don't. You disrespect us. You belittle us. You drag us. You tell us we're nothing, we'll never be anything. A lot of times we're passed over for jobs even though we're qualified for the positions. You got on us about our hair. But you're mad about a song. Y'all are in an uproar. Y'all are outraged. But what about the president that was promoting racism? Y'all want to have that conversation? Are y'all really, truly ready to have that conversation? Because a lot of y'all say y'all are and y'all really not. But again, the national anthem, I think Jill Scott did a phenomenal job. She spoke her truths. So how are you mad at someone speaking their truth? Or how they feel? Because the only comeback y'all have for her is, oh, if you don't like America, just leave, just leave. If you would have left us where we were, we probably wouldn't be here. So let me show y'all this video. So this is just a snippet, a smidge of some of the backlash that Jill Scott has been getting with regards to this video. Check this out, and then I'm ready to jump back into the conversation.
Anthem outrage. Multi-millionaire singer and actress Jill Scott performed a woke rendition of what she claims was the national anthem. Let's take a listen.
This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slave.
I don't know if you caught that at the end there. She said, home of the slave. There were also some other nasty lyrics in her rendition. Joining us now for more reaction, a musician who actually loves America, conservative rapper Forgiato Blow. Thank you for being with us. What was your reaction to hearing that rendition of the national anthem? I was reading that Jill Scott, she's worth over like $12 million. So she's clearly not enslaved. She's clearly prospered in this country.
Well, it was disgusting, first of all, but look, her net worth is $12 million. So it seems like America did her pretty good, gave her a pretty good shot. She needs to stop selling, victimhood and being oppressed. So many people that live in this country, I ask myself why they complain so much. They should just get up and leave it. They don't like it. Go back to whatever country they would want to go to. Certain countries like Africa, say if they go to Africa, say if they were a lesbian woman. It's against the law to be gay over there. They're getting so away with so much stuff over here they don't even know it. I feel like she's just promoting racism, you know, especially to the next generation. She's keeping them in that box, and it's a box that our country doesn't need, especially the time we're living in right now.
It's astounding to me that people actually cheered. That people should have booed her. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous and very divisive. She sang at Essence Fest. It was a predominantly African American audience. And why that message instead of teaching a message of hope for young people and saying you can be anything you want to be, and this is the home of the free, you know, lands of the brave. You know, I mean,
Right.
why be so nasty?
It makes no sense, right? This is the only country that we're allowed to pick what we want to do, you know? She had a dream. She was able to chase it. She chased her dream and she won. She got rich off it. You know, if this is such a bad place to have a shot at it, give all your money away to people who are oppressed. You're not oppressed. This is just something for attention. You're just trying to get attention. Thing I don't like is, you know, I see a lot of artists and celebrities these days, and I'm not racist at all. I don't condone any racism for anybody, but seems like a lot of African-American celebrities and athletes can use this card and get away with it. If a white celebrity or, you know, artist or somebody would have said that, they would have been banned. They would have been canceled.
Yeah, maybe why doesn't she give away one of her...
They never would have got a show again.
Absolutely. Why doesn't she give away one of her millions for a school or for something else, a community center for an inner city area? So, Forgiato, last time you were here, your song Boycott Target was a #1 hit on iTunes. They were trying to shadow ban it, but still, it became #1. Since then, you've released another song called Sweetheart Deal. It's, of course, about the Biden crime family. Let's take a listen.
My daddy ain't the president, so the feds ain't gonna slap me on my wrist. This is pure corruption, a political witch hunt. It's a cover-up. Trump warned us all they gonna pull a stunt. I know what you do to get money. You help Sleepy Joe sell out our country. The infamous crime bill in 1994, locking up Americans for smoking dope. But your son smoked crack.
Wow, your son smokes crack and probably snorts. Anyway, what you don't mince words. Tell us about this song. We got about a minute left.
Well, at the end of the day, I'm using my platform to really talk about what's going on in the world and not sugarcoat it. This next generation has to understand they got to get out here. We're living in crazy times right now, but I mean, they got cocaine in the White House right now, you know, and everybody complains about Donald Trump. If Don Jr. or one of Trump's kids did anything like Hunter Biden's getting away with, he's doing 172 miles an hour in his car with crack pipes. I mean, it's crazy what's going on. And I think this is all just to cover up what's really going on with Trump. They're just trying to keep him from running. They want him out that White House. They know he's coming back to take over the show again. You know, we need Trump back. That's all I can say, really.
Have you ever met him before?
Yes, Donald Trump. Yes.
So he's
Trump's
a fan.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He loves what I'm doing. He understands that I'm talking to a different generation, which Jill Scott was talking to, and she's teaching them the wrong way. She needs to do better with her time. I think she could do a lot better with that platform she has.
Thank you so much, Forgiato Blow.
Thank you so much.
Child, you know what? I don't even have to take a break on this because let me say this. How do you know what Jill Scott is not doing in the inner city community? What are y'all doing to help the inner city community? Oh, okay. I guess no one's ready to have that conversation. But anywho, I'm going to wake it up. First off, you keep saying African Americans pull that race card. No, we don't. Have you ever stopped to look at how much we put back into our communities? But y'all fail to acknowledge that. Then you keep saying, oh, Donald Trump. He promoted racism. And still is. Again, y'all are outraged about a song, but you're not mad that they stormed the Capitol and took a shit in the rotunda. But y'all not mad about that. Y'all aren't in, these Republican white people, y'all keep saying what we're not doing, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing to help us? Other than pointing and saying, oh, she's wrong for this. Oh, she's disrespecting America. Y'all disrespect us. Now what? Y'all disrespect us on a daily basis. Now what? Now what? So again, are y'all mad at the message or the messenger? Because if I can recall, I remember white people back in the 1940s and the 1950s used to dress up in blackface. Even in current time, 2023, wasn't it just a few months ago? Some kids dressed up in blackface? Oh, but Jill Scott is promoting racism. Oh, really? Y'all tried to say that about Colin Kaepernick, but again, you twisted it to fit your narrative when you overlook what the whole point of kneeling was about. For police brutality was what it was for. You say this is what we do. We always pull the race card, but you white people do it. When you act like Karens and Kens, that's what you do. Your white tears. Yes, y'all do that. But you're not ready to have that conversation. And then for you to sit and say, oh, that's disgusting. No, I think the guy that you had sitting on the panel next to you and you were disgusting. That's the way I feel. You missed the whole point because y'all do know America was not designed to accommodate the people that look like me. This judicial system was not designed to I'm so sorry, was not designed for people that look like me. Look at the what's the white lady that was in prison for 53 years with Charles Manson? She's free. And they slaughtered how many people? Oh, okay. Okay. Y'all really want to go there? Because again, y'all know I don't mind pushing the envelope. I don't mind shaking the table. I don't mind having these uncomfortable conversations. But what I'm not going to allow you to do is to disrespect a person's freedom of speech. Just like you made that dumbass song talking about, oh, we need to get Donald Trump back in the White House. And oh, if Donald Jr. ever, are you serious? Really? And the woman that sat next to you to say, oh, maybe she should take her millions and put it back into the inner city community, build a school. How do you know she hasn't done that? Have you really checked Jill Scott's resume? Because what happens when you make assumptions? What are those first three letters? Oh, okay. You want to talk about what we should be doing in the community? LeBron James built a school. Oh, okay. Nelly, I believe for what did they say, the last 15 or 20 years, has been sending 2 black children to college every year. So don't say what we're not out here doing in the community if you're not out here beating the street with us. See, you only show up when it fits your agenda or if it looks good to your narrative. Let me reverse that. You only show up when it fits your narrative and it looks good on your agenda. Then you want to come on down here and hang with us black folks. But you forget, we built this. You stole this land from the Native Americans and we built it. And then you tried to come in and claim everything that we built. Give accolades to all the black inventors. If it wasn't for a person that looked like me, you wouldn't even have a cell phone. If it wasn't for a person like me, you wouldn't have a microwave. If it wasn't for a person like me, you wouldn't have a stoplight. Okay. But you want to always take credit for what we do. But again, you're mad about a song. You're upset. You're outraged. And you say, oh, she's disrespecting America. She's disrespecting our national anthem. Oh. But you forget, again, let me reiterate, Francis Scott Key was a slave owner. Oh, okay. And then when he died, like I told you in the beginning, the slaves passed on to his children. But you're saying white people were coming in and you were sleeping with us. Mhm. You were. Now it's you wanna be us. But again, you're mad over a song? You big mad or you little mad? Which one? 'Cause see, just what, a couple of months ago, y'all was mad at Kanye West. And what happened? They came groveling back because our black dollars pay your bills. Don't forget that. Our black dollars come and support your businesses. And the saddest part about all of that is we beg to come and sit in your establishments and we know you don't want us there. That's the sad part. Because one thing about me, I'm not begging to go in anyone's establishment where I'm not celebrated. But some of y'all not ready to have that conversation though. A lot of y'all not ready for that. Hey Jarrell, how you doing? Good to see you. Congratulations on the house. Congratulations. A beautiful, beautiful home. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Absolutely. But we built this. But y'all are mad. But then you say we're disrespectful. How? Show me where she disrespected because she said this was the home of the slave. Baby, when I just as I sit here, y'all, and I'm processing all of this and I'm having this conversation with y'all, I really think it's funny how upset white America is behind one little song. And you keep saying, oh, she's promoting racism to the new generation. This new generation is lost anyway. So how is she promoting racism? And all they have to do is cut on the TV and watch the news and look at the alarming number of black men and black women that are killed by the police. Oh, okay. Because see, last week, no, I'm sorry, Tuesday when I did my episode on police brutality, what did I tell y'all? 98.1% of police officers are never punished. Never punished. And every year, the numbers increase. 543 black men, women, boys, and girls have been killed by the police in 2023. And we're only 7 months in. And that was as of June 1st, 2023. So America doesn't smile at us. You smile at us when we come spend our money with you. But y'all don't celebrate us. Y'all tolerate us. A ugly truth, but it's a fact. And then we beg to sit at the same table y'all don't want us at. I'm not begging you. I'm gonna go build my own table. That's what I'm gonna do. But the saddest part of this whole topic is the way black people have drug Jill Scott. All right, Clarence Thomas. You're not gonna get picked either. But it's sickening how I've seen black men drag Jill Scott. The amount of disrespect that this beautiful black queen has endured is disgusting to me. She used her freedom of speech. And y'all are mad. America always wants us to be silent when we get to talking too much. They always want us to be quiet. But if you realize this new generation, this young generation, they're no longer remaining quiet. They're learning their rights because y'all didn't want us to know them. You never wanted us to know our rights. You always wanted us to believe we had no rights over here. You taught us that. You want us to forget our Black history and learn yours. You want us to act like as if slavery never existed. You want us to act like the Tulsa massacre never happened. You want us to act like Rosewood never happened. You want us to act like the massacre in New Orleans never happened. You're trying to whitewash our history. Hence the critical race theory. Oh, okay. But again, y'all mad about a song. Y'all not mad at what DeSantis is down there doing in Florida. Oh, okay. But y'all mad about a song. That she exercised her rights to freedom of speech. Y'all not mad about the insurrection. And yes, I'm going to keep bringing that up. Y'all weren't upset when those 3 white men killed Ahmaud Arbery. Y'all weren't outraged. You keep saying, oh, we're disrespectful. Let me show you something. Let me refresh your memory for the ones that have Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles vision. Hey, babe. Let me refresh your memory for some of the ones that forgot. Because I really want to know why people so outraged. I really want to know. But I found this cute little video, y'all. And I'm being sarcastic when I see this. But there's a video, y'all, and you could Google it, where Judy Garland is in blackface singing the Black National Anthem. Oh, here we go, and then we're going to get back into the conversation.
Lord, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Oh, I come from the south, from way down south, where the corn and potatoes used to grow. There's great big elegant picture show, and my old Kentucky home is a French chateau. Way down south in Dixie, swing low, sweet.
Diego, I think we got something there.
I'll say we have. Carry me home. Oh, I come from the south, from the deep, deep south, where the fields of cotton just die with blight, and the pappy reads Esquire with delight, while my Alabama mammy plays bridge all night. Way down south in Dixie, swinging low, sweet chariot, come on, come on, come on, carry me home. Oh, I come from the south, got this south in my mouth. Uncle Tom's cab's got a new routine, lights across the ice in the limousine, while Simon Legree shakes his tambourine. Way down south in Dixie, swinging low, sweet chariot, swing low, sweet chariot. Listen here, you won't let speak. Don't you know the Swanee River is a dried up creek? Come on and carry me home. La da, la da, ho, 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 da 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 da.
But y'all didn't want to see that though. I just thought I'd pull that out, my little bag of tricks. But we've always been the butt of everyone's jokes. We've always been the center of ridicule. But y'all are mad at Jill Scott about a song. And we've been disrespected our whole entire lives. So again, I'm really not understanding why people are so outraged. Why are y'all so mad? Y'all were mad about Colin Kaepernick taking a knee. Y'all were mad about Childish Gambino's video, This Is America. Y'all said, oh, he was promoting racism. Why? Oh, that's right, because a lot of people run from the truth. A lot of people hide and don't want to address the truth. But you'd rather skate over it. You'd rather slide it under the rug and pretend it doesn't exist. Oh, but it does. And I'm here to show you that it does. Again, I think the rendition of the national anthem that Jill Scott performed in New Orleans for the Essence Fest, salute to you, Queen. Thank you for utilizing your platform to shake the table. Thank you, Miss Jill Scott, for getting the white man's attention. Because they're mad about that. They're pissed off. Oh, go take your money and go build a school in an inner city community. How you know she hasn't? Again, check Jill Scott's resume. Because she does a lot for Philly. And you keep saying, oh, she's done quite well in America. Was it the white dollars or the black dollars that helped her? Who helps you? The black dollars do. Because see, when we take our black dollars away from you, you lose. Kanye is a prime example. Y'all get so upset when we start standing up for ourselves and we're learning our rights. Why? Oh, that's right. Because that's the way you wanted to keep us oppressed. You want to keep us down. But at some point, we're rising. I think it's more you guys are upset because y'all are no longer the minority. I think it's more so you just want to have something to be mad about. But you aren't paying attention to what's going on in America. But you're focused on one little song that was not even written for people that look like me and you. If I'm not mistaken, I forgot what the stars represent. But I'm not standing for a country that doesn't protect me. I'm not standing for a country that disrespects me on a regular, who belittles me, who makes me feel like I'm nothing. And for anyone to sit and say, leave, go back to where you came from, you should have left us where the hell we were. How about that? So again, are you more mad at the message or the messenger? Because I'm really lost in regards to why people are so outraged. Do you really actually know the history of the national anthem? Or do you just ignore what the national anthem really represents? I'm proud of her. I am proud of every black man and black woman that has stood on the forefront and has pushed the envelope. I'm very proud of you. Continue doing it because I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to push the envelope. I'm going to continue to have these uncomfortable conversations. I'm going to continue to be pro black. But just because I'm pro black doesn't mean I'm anti white. So let's not get that misconstrued. But do understand and recognize I'm always going to protect who looks like me first before I address and help anyone else. And you can't be mad at me for that because y'all do it. It's okay for y'all to do it, but it's not okay for us to do it. It's not okay for us to protect our own. You call us a racist. But when you do it, it's acceptable. How does that work? Why am I not supposed to protect my own? Why am I not supposed to stand on the forefront for the people that look like me first? They understand. Every day that we wake up, we're black every day. We're not privileged. No matter how much money you spend, no matter how many times you tap dance and shuck and jive, you're still one nigga to them. Just another nigga to them. That's what you are. When you leave, they're calling you a nigga behind your back. And you just smiling and kikiing all in their face. But y'all get so upset and y'all are never ready to have these conversations because guess what? When we have these types of conversations, white people have to face their meemaws and their pawpaws. But you will always twist things to fit your narrative instead of actually sitting down and understanding. We saw it with the flag. We saw it with the athletes when they were kneeling. They were basically telling you, shut up, nigga, and throw the ball. That's what they were telling you to do. Who do you think makes up the NFL? Now we're taking over in baseball. We're taking over in hockey. We done took over in tennis. And y'all mad. And y'all mad about a little old song. When really, y'all should be upset because the Supreme Court overturned affirmative action. You should be upset because the Supreme Court has taken away women's rights. They've overturned Roe versus Wade. Those are real issues you need to be upset about, not Jill Scott redoing the national anthem. See, that's what I mean when I say y'all pick and choose what to be upset about. Stuff that don't even need to be, you don't even need to be mad about. Be mad, women, that if you get pregnant, if you're raped, you can't get rid of your baby. If your baby is conceived through incest, you can't get rid of the baby. They've taken those rights away from you. And then when it comes to affirmative action, who do you really think that hurts? The white people. So those are really big issues that you need to be upset about. Be upset about what's going on in your community. Be upset about what they're not doing to make and fix America. Be upset because they're taking our money and they're spending it in foreign countries instead of taking care of this over here. That's what you need to be upset about. See, y'all are upset about, like I said, you pick and choose what you want to be upset about. That's what y'all get upset about. You pick and choose. Hello, America. And I say America with 3 Ks. When we come together and we march peacefully, they arrest us. We go to jail. That's what happened. But y'all are mad about a song. A song that Jill Scott exercised her rights to freedom of speech. And you mad. You mad about it. Y'all should be upset that Donald Trump is able to run for president again. The biggest bigot in America, and admitted to it. I mean, Joe Biden ain't no better, but y'all mad. I think Jill Scott looked beautiful singing her rendition of the national anthem. I think she looked amazing. Hey, Susie. She said they will understand when it hits home. Absolutely. But again, y'all are mad about a song. Y'all are outraged. She's disgusting. She's fat. She's this. Oh, baby, they have drug Jill Scott through the coals. Drag your mammy like that. Because every black man that has disrespected Jill Scott, you've disrespected your mother, you've disrespected your sister, you've disrespected your grandparents, you've disrespected your ancestors. But I'm sorry, Sambo, you still got to sit at the end of the table. So I don't know why people are so outraged. I don't understand. If that's the way she felt, that's the way she felt. If this is the way she sees America, why are you mad at the way she sees America? You may not see it the way she sees it, but why are you upset about her vision and her opinion about how she feels about America? That's the sad part. Y'all are mad over the way a person views and feels about America. Do you understand what we go through as black men and black women as in America? Do you understand? Y'all keep saying, oh, it's only one race, the human race. And then there's us. Do you understand what we go through? Do you understand our struggle, our plight? Do you understand that every time my child walks out that door, any one of my children, I have to pray over my children that my children make it home safe to me? I have to sit down and have a conversation with my children every time they leave. This is what you don't do if you ever encounter the police. Please don't make no sudden moves. Take that hoodie off your head. Keep your hands where they can see everything. Those are the conversations I have to have with my children. But it didn't work for Philando Castile. And they still killed him. They don't respect us here. Again, they want us to forget our history. But every chance you get, we got to watch something about the Holocaust. We got to watch something about World War II, the Civil War. And they're working to get rid of CRT. They pulled a lot of books off the shelf that educated. Because you don't want people to know the truth. You don't want people to know how badly African Americans are treated here, even in present time. Do you realize how many black boys and black girls and black men and black women that go missing and we get zero media coverage? Do you understand? We are nothing to y'all. Y'all look at us as we're nothing. Y'all don't view us as your equal. You don't. America does not. Hey, my baby. Antoine says you're right. Never really respected black people, America, from the first second we got here till now. Absolutely. And we are still disrespected every day. But the first thing they want to say is, well, y'all are killing each other. That's their way to deflect. It's black on black crime. Deflection. The police are the slave masters. They do everything to keep us incarcerated. But you let a murderer walk free after 53 years. But you're still holding this man in jail for a gram of weed. America's always disrespected us and still do in the present time. But I'm so sorry a lot of y'all can't see that. I do. So I understand everything that Jill Scott was saying in that song. I absolutely understood. We built America. Our blood, sweat, and tears built them buildings that you work in. Our blood, sweat, and tears. But you took it from us and made it yours. Say it. That's the hurtful part. Y'all don't want us to be great. America does not want black to be great. You make it harder and harder for us to get anything. But a lot of y'all don't realize it's more white people that get public assistance than blacks, Asians, and Latinos. But y'all not ready to have that conversation. Some of y'all run from that. Again, because you're afraid of the truth. Y'all prefer an ugly lie over the truth. A pretty lie over the truth. A lot of y'all not ready to have that conversation. A lot of y'all are scared to offend. I don't mind. Because I'm going to always stand up for what I believe is right. I'm going to always stand up for ones that look like me. Again, I'm pro-black. Doesn't make me anti-white. So if you say I'm promoting racism, it is what it is. But I know I'm going to always, always ride till the wheels fall off for people that look like me. Always. I don't care how you slice the cake, the pie, how you eat your pizza. I'm going to always stand up for people that look like me. I'm going to always stand in the midst of the war for the people that look like me. Because we are absolutely disrespected. Look at how they're exterminating us. But again, a lot of y'all aren't ready to have that conversation. So I have a question though. Is America really the land of the free? And if so, for who? I know a lot of y'all will bypass that question, but that's cool. But again, I want to welcome y'all to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Again, it's your girl Ash. And tonight we're talking about Jill Scott and the National Anthem. Why are people so outraged? Do you feel like she disrespected the American flag? Do you feel like that was a disrespect of the national anthem? Hit dogs always holler. Ain't that what the old people say? Hit dogs always holler. So who was really offended? Again, are you mad at the message or the messenger? Because that's the $1,000,000 question. Are you mad that it was Jill Scott? Or are you mad at what she said? And then the comment that the young man made when he said, "Oh, white people don't get up here on their platforms and do that." Yes, they do. Or did you forget? I just showed you a video of Judy Garland in blackface singing a Negro spiritual, a Negro hymn. You don't feel like that wasn't disrespectful? Again, what about those kids that I want to say that was last year or maybe early this year that dressed up in blackface? What about the white kids that were putting cotton on the little black boy's head in California? Hmm? You don't find that disrespectful? What about the kids that dressed up in blackface? You're not mad about that? Again, y'all pick some of the weirdest things to be mad about. We need to be mad about real life issues. Again, let's be mad that they overturned Roe versus Wade. Let's be upset that they overturned affirmative action in colleges and universities. If you're really going to be upset about things that really truly matter in this world. Jill Scott singing a song is not anything to be upset about. And for that young man to turn around and disrespect, absolutely disgusting. So the question is, since you want to know what Jill Scott is doing with her money, what are you doing with yours? Are you giving back to your community? Are you helping to build schools? That's the answer I'm waiting on. Hmm. Funny to me. This whole situation was a joke because I said, "Nah, I know they're not mad." Then I went and I listened to it and I said, "Oh, I see why they're upset. They're mad because she told the truth. They're mad because she said this is not the land of the free, but the home of the slave." Mm. What else are y'all mad about? Is anyone prepared to go out to the polls and vote? Mm? Is anyone upset that the Supreme Court denied the dismissal of student loans? And that could have helped a lot of Americans. But you're not mad about that. Y'all want to sit here and say, "Oh, Jill Scott, Jill Scott, Jill Scott. Oh, she's so disrespectful. This fat bitch is disrespectful." Oh, because I've heard it all. I've heard it all. So the question is America really the land of the free? And if so, for who? Are we as African Americans, are we really free in America? Honestly, are we really truly free? Drop in the comments, y'all let me know. Do y'all really believe that African Americans are free in the United States of America? Hmm. I can only pray over this situation because next week they'll be mad at something else. My nephew says, "We're not free, auntie." Not to me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Again, they wanted to keep us oppressed. They never wanted us to have anything. They never wanted us to own anything. They wanted the black boys to just shut up and dribble the ball or throw the ball. They've told America that black men are not active in their children's lives, and I gave y'all the numbers. They really want y'all to hate black women and black men so bad. It's almost like it's a mental illness. They really want you to believe that we're bad. And no matter how many times you try to fight for a seat at their table, they're not gonna let you come sit with them. Start going where you're celebrated and not tolerated. Because I'm absolutely gonna go where I'm celebrated and not just tolerated. When I tell you, I just love you, Jill Scott. I'm very proud of everything that you've done, all your accomplishments, and I'm absolutely proud of you for this song. I love it. I love it. I understood every word she said. I felt every note that came out of her mouth. I felt that. I felt that. Mm. I promise I'm not gonna get emotional, but I felt that. I just listening to her sing that song and then listening to the backlash again, especially black men have drugged Jill Scott. Mm. Sickening. We got to do better. We really got to do better as a people because there's strength in numbers. Remember that. Remember that. Again, do I feel like America is really the land of the free? No, because you're trying to keep us locked in cages anyway. Hey, sissy, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I think everything that Jill Scott said, she stood and she represented it well. She sang that song with every fiber in her body, and she made you feel it. But y'all are upset about a song. Educate yourself about the national anthem, then let's come back and have this conversation. Do your research on Francis Scott Key and who he was. But you mad. You big mad. But you're not mad at the fact that they're running America into the ground. Mm. God bless y'all. I promise. I'm about to roll into these final thoughts because, baby, tonight's episode, I wanted to address Jill Scott and her version of the national anthem at the Essence Fest in New Orleans. Some people say she's pushing racism. She's pushing us to be divided. But how? Because she told the truth? Or she stated her opinion and how she feels about America? Why are you mad? That's her opinion. If she feels that way, she's entitled to feel that way. Stop trying to take people's opinions away. Just because there's a difference of opinions, you're entitled to yours, and Jill Scott was entitled to hers. She felt like that was the perfect time to sing the song because we all know Independence Day is not for us. We got Juneteenth. So again, why are you really mad? Are you mad more at the message? Again, I'm going to ask. Are you more mad at the message or the messenger and who it was delivered from? Because I'm giving Jill Scott a round of applause. I'm telling her thank you. Mm. Salute to you, Miss Jill Scott. Salute to you. I can't wait for this to pass over because guess what? Y'all will be mad at something else tomorrow. Y'all just temporarily mad at this right now. So my sis says the whites disrespect us daily, but that's the shit they not ready to discuss. And you want to know why? Because when you address the disrespect that they have towards blacks, they have to look at their meemaws and their pawpaws in the face. They have to address their meemaws and their racist bullshit. And they're not ready to do that. Number one, it doesn't fit their narrative. So they're going to switch and twist it to a way that fits their narrative and what they feel it is. Because again, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna say this again. They did this with Colin Kaepernick when Colin Kaepernick decided to take a knee. Oh my God, he's disrespecting the flag. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, he's doing that. But you overlooked why he did it. A lot of these celebrities are utilizing a lot of these black celebrities and athletes and whoever are now utilizing their platforms to get their messages across, to get the America talking about police brutality and how they are killing black men and black women at alarming rates. Black men and black women, these athletes, actors, doctors, whatever, are utilizing their platforms for the greater good. Yeah, you got a few bad apples in the bunch that be on some BS sometimes. But guess what? The ones that are utilizing their platform for the good, you're not giving them their props. Can we congratulate LeBron James for opening a school in Cleveland? Can we give Nelly a round of applause? Because again, I want to say I want to say maybe the last 10 years, 15 years, Nelly has been sending 2 students to college every year. But you tell Jill Scott, why don't you go take your $1 million and go build a school in the inner city community? Again, how do you know she hasn't? Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe Jill Scott has contributed to the music department in various schools in Philly. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about that, but I think she has. Give this lady her accolades. Give this lady a round of applause for being brave to stand up there and do that. So I applaud you not only for you having the strength and the courage, Miss Scott, but for you getting there and you telling America how you feel. And they don't like that. They want you to shut up and go along with the agenda that they have for us. Well, a lot of y'all have tried to put us in a box, but guess what? Now we're breaking out. We're thinking on our own. We're moving and doing things on our own terms. And I think that's where a lot of them are upset because now you can no longer control us like you did when we were slaves. Unless we're behind bars. And that's where a lot of these police officers really truly want us. Sickening. But the truth. And those are my final thoughts. I do want to say thank y'all. Tonight was a really, 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 really good episode. Like, I really had to digest this. I really had to sit back and say, man, Jill, that was awesome. That was amazing. And I listened to it over and over and over and over again. And I absolutely could relate to everything Jill Scott said on that song. And I love her for that. Thank you for going out there in your pure essence and bliss, Miss Jill Scott, and representing for us Black women. I salute you for that. I absolutely salute her for that. She did that. My girl did that. Salute to you, Miss Scott. Another episode down, y'all. Another episode down. But I'm good. So, moving on. So, Black Girl Interrupted again. Y'all know I'm live every Tuesday, every Thursday night. Next week, I believe I am addressing health. Yeah, the Tuesday and Thursday, I'm speaking to men and women about their health. So, Tuesday on women, Thursday on men, and then August, I think, yeah, the end of July, going into August, we're going to be talking about relationships. And some of you ladies are going to get triggered. But I don't care. Because the way some of you women think is lost and disturbing to me. Absolutely disturbing to me. It is absolutely disturbing. But I do want to say I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. Y'all come in, y'all show me love, everything. But I do want to give y'all some more good news. So I just received the email today for another magazine interview. Shout Magazine here in Houston, Texas. Wants to do an interview with me, of course. I can't wait. I can't wait to post the link because I just did another interview for a magazine called Unpacking the Podcast. Uh, and that should be out in a couple of days. I will post the link for that one. Um, let's see. I do have this upcoming interview with Shout again, which is a magazine here in Houston, Texas. I do have another virtual interview in August. I believe it's August the 26th. As it gets closer to the date, I will post the link for you guys. Tune in and come support your girl. Come show me some love. Support is always free. You know, Um, and again, for the ones that don't know, Black Girl Interrupted is expanding uh officially in September. Again, I have not honed in on a date, but I'm shooting for somewhere in the middle of September to get everything rolling. Um, I do want to let y'all know the website is currently down right now because I am doing some revamping. I'm polishing up the website, so I plan to have the website back up and running by the end of the weekend. Um, I really got to sit down and do that. And then I have to work on some more episodes, and then I have to uh reach out to some guests that I'm trying to get to come over here on the show. So a lot of beautiful things that are coming into play for Black Girl Interrupt the podcast. I'm so excited, but I didn't do it. I owe it all to y'all. I owe it all to y'all for coming in and day out, supporting me, showing me love, encouraging me, empowering me, uplifting me, inspiring me to continue going on my journey. Um, so again, Black Girl Interrupted would not be going in the direction it's going to if it was not for y'all. Um, again, for those that are just tuning in, I don't know if you saw the promo video Tuesday, the promotional video for the expansion of Black Girl Interrupted, but I am gonna go ahead and roll it. And then I really want to leave you guys with something very empowering, encouraging, uplifting, because I really truly love you guys. Um, before this month is over, I will be doing another segment where I just want to encourage somebody. So I will be doing another episode before the end of the month on that before I roll into August. Um, because I got beautiful feedback for me doing I just want to encourage somebody. Got great feedback on that. A lot of people shared the video. A lot of people sent me messages and said, Ashley, I appreciate you for acknowledging me, for pouring into me. Again, I don't know what a person is going through. So I really want to pour into you. I want you to know that I love you. I want you to know that I'm proud of you. I want you to know that yes, you may fall down, but I want you to get back up and I want you to keep going. I do want you to stop standing in your way. I do want you to stop dimming your light. I do want you to know that you are gifted and you are talented and you need to allow the world to see it. But you can't be afraid if you trust God. So I am gonna do an no, that's gonna be in August. I'm gonna do that in August because I did do one for July. I'm so sorry about that, but that will be coming up soon. Where I do another segment where I just again I dedicate the episode to you guys, where I just pour into you, where I encourage you, I empower you, uh, give you your affirmations, whatever it is you need from me. I want to be able to give that to you. So again, here is the promo for Black Girl Interrupted that's expanding, and then I'm gonna close it out for the night. Let me know what y'all think. Hey, oh yeah, I'm so sorry, y'all. I was over here jamming. I like the little beat. Shout out to my honey, for doing my intros for me. Again, Black Girl Interrupted is expanding. I will be debuting the Black Carpet Experience where I am spotlighting Black entrepreneurs, baby. That's who I am putting the spotlight on. Um, I do have a couple of people lined up, so I'm really excited about that. And I hope you guys get excited about that too. I hope you guys continue to support me on my journey. Again, y'all keep pouring into me, keep letting me know how much you love me, keep letting me know how proud you are of me because guess what? I do this not only for me, but I do it for y'all. Um, because again, I don't mind having these raw and uncut conversations, especially the uncomfortable ones. I don't mind. But I will say this. The month of August, ladies, y'all gonna be mad at me. That's all I'm gonna say. And some of you fellas might be mad at me too, because I'm addressing men and women, but you ladies, baby, y'all gonna be mad with me. Y'all gonna be hot with me. But it's okay. Y'all get over it, and you will. Who cares? Oh well. Anyways, well, I'm gonna go ahead and bring tonight's episode to a close. I love you guys again. Happy Friday Eve. I hope everyone has a great rest of the week. I hope Friday is beautiful for you. I hope everyone has a great weekend. I know here in Houston it's hot as Hades. I know it's about 1,052 degrees outside, but stay cool. Uh Hit me up. Let me know what you guys are doing. Um if there's ever any topics that you would love for me to bring to the forefront, don't forget there's my email address right there. Send it to blackgirlinterrupted1@gmail.com. Whatever topic it is you want me to discuss, whether it's relationships, whether it's sex, um, but I do have some great topics that I do have in the works, um, that are gonna get a little uncomfortable. It's gonna get a little uncomfortable, especially when it comes down to talking about relationships. It's gonna get a little uncomfortable, maybe for the ladies, maybe for the fellas, but it's gonna get uncomfortable. But that's cool. Um, y'all already know this is a safe space. Y'all already know I tolerate zero disrespect. Um, I do ask that on every episode, and y'all have been wonderful about that, is keep the disrespectful comments to yourself. You know, respect everyone that comments because again, everyone has an opinion. Not everyone thinks the same, and that's what makes us unique. Um, but again, I have some great conversations that I want to bring to the forefront. I've been getting uh emails and messages about topics they want me to bring to Black Girl Interrupted. One I may push forward because that particular topic is personal to me. And it's gonna be about bullying. Um, that one is very personal to me. So mm, I may push that one up. I may slide it back and just wait. But again, I have some great conversations, great topics that I am currently working on. And I hope you guys continue to enjoy the content. Don't forget, y'all, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Don't forget, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is under Black Girl Interrupted. Um, my sister says he's pissed at Jill for her version of the national anthem, but he's not pissed at one of the biggest promoters of racism and wants his orange racist back in office. Make it make sense. The caucasity. Girl, baby, do you hear me? And that's what and you know, sis, to double back on that, they're mad about that, but you're not mad at what the Supreme Court has done and the things that they've overturned. You don't realize that this is another distraction for what they're doing here in America, but no one's paying attention. These quote unquote woke people, y'all aren't paying attention to this is another distraction. This is another thing to get America in an uproar while they continue to do undermined things to us over here. Again, they just overturned affirmative action. They have overturned Roe versus Wade. The Supreme Court has said no, we're not dismissing student loan debts for millions and millions of Americans. Are y'all not paying attention, America? This Jill Scott situation, another distraction. That submarine incident, another distraction. And all the while, they didn't overturn affirmative action. But y'all weren't paying attention because y'all were too focused on what they're putting out in the media instead of what's in your face. Another distraction where the Marine up there in Camp Pendleton had a 14-year-old girl in his barracks. Y'all not mad about that? Another distraction. But I'm not gonna get into that tonight because That'll be a whole nother hour, 2-hour conversation. So we're gonna save that for another day. But again, uh, don't forget, subscribe to Black Girl Interrupted on YouTube. Um, Anytime you want to catch the recaps, I'm on all the streaming platforms. Again, I'm streaming to Ireland. I am streaming to Africa. I am streaming to India. Just got word that I am streaming in the UK now, I believe. I believe that's what it said. I'm streaming now in the UK. So I'm really trying to push and make Black Girl Interrupted podcast. Uh my sis says, I was at Essence and saw it live. And sis, it was a beautiful thing with a standing ovation. They could stay big mad. You know what, sis? When I went back and I watched the video, even tonight, the hair on my arms stood up because it gave me chills because no one listened to the lyrics. Because again, no one understands. Francis Scott Key was a slave owner. Francis Scott Key did not write that song for the people that look like me and you. Go back and watch Birth of a Nation. Go back and watch 12 Years a Slave. Go back and watch Roots. Go watch A Time to Kill. Go back and watch Mississippi Burning. Go back and watch the Medgar Evers the Medgar Evers story. Hell, Google Julie Garland in blackface. Google all the people that have dressed up in recent time in blackface and thought it was funny. Again, we've always been the ridicule. We've always been the center of everyone's jokes. But you say, we're promoting racism. That's what they said, sis. That's what they told us. They said, oh my God, y'all are promoting racism. Jill Scott is promoting racism. She needs to take her millions of dollars and go build a school in an inner city community. That's what they said, sis. But again, y'all want to be us. Y'all are paying money to be us. But no one's ready to have that conversation. Y'all aren't ready to address the fact that racism still exists in 2023. Y'all keep saying it doesn't, but it does. Hmm. Funny, huh? Funny. How y'all never want to address anything until it fits your narrative. It has to fit your narrative. You have to misconstrue and alter so it looks good to you. See, you'd rather cover the truth with an ugly lie. But what Jill Scott said in the national anthem was the absolute truth. She said the home of the slave. Do we own anything in America? We don't even own the homes we live in. But y'all not ready to have that conversation, though. God bless. But again, I do hope you guys are loving the content. Like I said, I'm going to keep bringing you beautiful content week after week after week after week. Don't forget, subscribe to your girl on YouTube. Again, I'm on all the streaming platforms. I'm on Spotify, I'm on Apple, I'm on Google, I'm on Deezer. Uh I'm everywhere. But just put in Black Girl Interrupted and you'll see me. And don't forget, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about tonight's show. What could I do better? All criticism is welcome. I always want to try to strive to be better than what I was the day before. So if there's any tweaks or anything I need to fix when it comes to this show, y'all let me know. Anything to help to make me better, I'm here to receive. willing to receive. But I love you guys. Again, happy Thursday, happy Friday Eve. I hope everyone has a beautiful weekend. I will see y'all again Tuesday, same time, same place, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I will be talking about health. I'll be talking about women in their health. I'll be discussing men in their health and why it's imperative that we need to take care of ourselves, not only our mental, but our physical and our spiritual. But on that note, I love you guys. God bless you again. I hope everyone enjoys their Friday. Have a great, beautiful weekend. And again, I will see y'all Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. And don't forget, tell a friend, share, like, comment, subscribe, everything. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know your girl is here and I'm bringing y'all beautiful content every week. So have a good night. Love y'all.